Top 10 places to visit while in Texas. Texas is the second largest state in the U.S., and it's full of possibilities for fun, attraction, and lasting memories of places you can go and tourist attractions you can enjoy. Welcome to Mind-Blowing Travels, and today we'll be taking a look at the top 10 places to visit while in Texas. Stay until the end of our video to learn all about these incredible places you can visit, and also subscribe to our channel and turn notifications on for more great videos like this one. Without further ado, let's begin with our countdown. 10th place, Big Bend National Park. We're kicking off our list with Big Bend National Park, located in the Chihuahuan Desert of West Texas. It gets its name because it's located on a huge bend in the Rio Grande River, one of the most dramatic and beautiful sceneries in the state. Big Bend National Park has gorgeous mountains, canyons, and the river flowing along the border, separating the United States from Mexico, and also offering a diverse range of recreational and sightseeing opportunities for visitors to Big Bend National Park. Most people enjoy touring along the roads, with the park offering a full range of things to do. Many outdoor enthusiasts will enjoy the extensive network of hiking trails and the beautiful campgrounds. You can also enjoy a picnic along the Rio Grande, or enjoy padding into the water on other days. 9th place, Padre Island National Seashore. Next up, we have the Padre Island National Seashore, notorious for being the world's longest underdeveloped barrier island. Padre Island is just a short drive south of Corpus Christi and stretches 70 miles from end to end, and is also one of the most important conservation areas in Texas. It consists of more than 130,000 acres of beach, dunes, and grassland habitats, home to rare sea turtles and migratory birds, making this a birder's paradise. You can begin your expedition here at the Malaquite Visitor Center, the best place to begin your visit to this coastal region of the Gulf of Mexico. The Visitor Center will provide you with all the necessary equipment and information you need to know for a successful expedition at the seashore, which is an experience you'll never forget. 8th place, San Antonio's River Walk. In the 8th spot of our list, we have the San Antonio's River Walk, one of the most romantic sights to enjoy when in Texas. Stretching for several miles along the San Antonio River in the heart of the city, the River Walk is lined with restaurants and lovely outdoor patios, where you can sit and dine alongside the river. Built below street level, this pedestrian walkway hugs the river as it winds and weaves through the city, and is as popular among locals as it is for tourists, day and night. The most popular activity to do here is to stroll along the river, although you can also stroll the area leisurely in a cruise on a riverboat. Cruises run all the time and feature some standard sightseeing trips to dinner cruises. Many people rank this activity highly for couples. 7th place, Caddo Lake. In the 7th spot of our list, we have Caddo Lake. For nature lovers, Caddo Lake should be your first destination. Caddo Lake has some super interesting Spanish moss, casing thick cypress trees, and a massive maze of bayous, wetlands, and natural views that put other southern states to shame. Caddo Lake is easily one of the most important natural landmarks of Texas, created by the gigantic logjam, the Great Raft, which began backlogging the Red and Atchafalaya rivers as far back as 1100 to 1200 AD. The lake and state park are currently open, with some limitations and guidelines set in place for everyone's safety, including the requirement of advanced day pass and camping reservations. There are also limitations on group sizing, but you can plan ahead by calling or checking the park website for more information. 6th place, Caverns of Sonora. The Caverns of Sonora are located west of the small city of Sonora. One of the largest limestone caves in the world, carved itself about 1.5 to 5 million years ago. The Caverns of Sonora feature one of the heaviest collections of calcite crystal formations, most importantly helictites. You can also check out the butterfly here, which is where two fishtail helictites share the same attachment point, and the snake pit, where the formations are so densely packed, it literally looks like a pit of snakes. All tours are currently offered by reservation only, with time limits and a maximum of 6 people allowed on the tour to limit exposure to visitors and staff while in the cave. 5th place, the Alamo. In the 5th spot of our list, we have the Alamo, one of the most important historic sites in America. The Alamo was built by Franciscans in 1744, and by 1836, it had been converted into a fort, despite originally being part of a mission station established in 1718. It became famous during the Texas Revolution when a small force, including Davy Crockett and James Bowie, barricaded themselves in against an overwhelmingly superior Mexican army, some 3,000 strong. While the defeat saw all 187 defenders killed, the cry of "Remember the Alamo" rallied the state to eventually overcome the Mexicans. The Alamo can be visited to observe its restored buildings and the cenotaph that's also commemorating the fallen Texans. Inside the Alamo, you'll also find a museum featuring changing displays, weapons, and artifacts, heavily linked to the events and the history of the mission. 4th place, Guadalupe Mountains National Park. Around 100 miles east of El Paso, you'll find the immense Guadalupe Mountains National Park, home to the 4 highest peaks in Texas. You'll also find an abundance of wildlife, especially golden eagles, and stunning landscapes, especially around the towering El Capitan and Guadalupe Peak, the highest elevation in Texas. It's also tremendously popular with hikers, thanks to its more than 80 miles of trails through spectacular woodland canyons and lush springs. Third place, Space Center Houston. 30 minutes from the heart of Houston, you'll find Space Center Houston, which will prove to be the go-to stop for space and science enthusiasts all around the world. This is a wonderful place to learn about space exploration, upcoming missions, NASA's latest projects, and possibly even meet an astronaut. Space Center Houston is also home to Johnson Space Center and Mission Control, which can be visited on a tour. If you want to enjoy Space Center Houston to its fullest, schedule at least half a day to explore the entire complex. This incredible center also includes a space shuttle replica mounted on a shuttle carrier, and visitors can walk inside the shuttle and the carrier. You can also walk inside a replica of America's first space station, Skylab. Other highlights include seeing rockets and touching a rock from the Moon and Mars. The center provides a fascinating insight into the operations of the world's largest space program, with countless exhibits, as well as films, models, astronaut-related artifacts, and displays on the experiments and developments at NASA. Second place, Gorman Falls. Another natural landmark that should be reserved for adventure lovers is Gorman Falls. Though the trek will involve some kind of physical preparation, being a 1.5-mile trail after all, you can complete it and find a misty hill, complete with a breathtaking 60-foot waterfall, cascading into a fern-coated grotto, and some breathtaking pictures if you brought your camera or your smartphone. Like most state parks, this one is open with required reservations for day passes and camping. First place, Texas Capitol. We couldn't create a list of attractions in Texas without adding the Texas Capitol somewhere, of course. It's considered one of the finest state legislatures in the U.S. In Austin's downtown core, and now a National Historic Landmark, it certainly amazes viewers with its dimensions, standing 308 feet tall. It was originally built in 1888, and it includes monuments to the defenders of the Alamo and to veterans of the Vietnam War. Guided tours of the building's interior are available and start from the visitor center with its many displays. Once the sun is set, you can visit Ann W. Richards Congress Avenue Bridge to witness the spectacle of 1 million free-tailed bats coming from their perches under the bridge. So what did you think of these incredible places to visit while you're in Texas? Did you like any of these in particular? Let us know in the comments. Also, make sure to leave us a like, share this video with your friends, and also subscribe to our channel and turn on notifications for more great videos like this one. We hope you enjoyed our video, and we'll see you next time.